On days when I'm not as busy, I like to call up a few close friends, either grab a nice long brunch or spend my day by the beach listening to some good music. Now that's the epitome of my summer.
Besides Australia and Hong Kong, Indonesia is another place I will call home because I actually lived in a city called Bandung in Indonesia for almost 6 years. I remember Indonesia as a very peaceful place with lots of lush greenery and mountains, beautiful Dutch colonial architectures, and also very friendly local people. I just wish I could go back there now for a holiday.
Hi Marcus.
Hello.
So I know that you lived in Indonesia for a few years when you were young. So what was your fondest memory and what was that like?
It was the best place to grow up as a kid, and I have so many great memories about Indonesia. But if I had to pick one, I would say the food. I just love Indonesian food. I reckon Indonesian cuisine is one of the most underrated cuisines in the world. Like appearance-wise, they may look simple, but believe it or not, they may take up to days to prepare.
Well, actually, I crave Indonesian food from time to time, and one of my favorite dishes has got to be rendang, and you can really tell the chef's patience by the richness of the sauce and the tenderness of the meat.
Perceived as a cultural icon of West Sumatra, Minangkabau, rendang is created through a harmonious blend of spices, usually shallot, ginger, galangal, ground red chili and more, which is then thickened with fragrant coconut milk.
For those of you who are new to Indonesian food, you can always start with this dish. It's an aromatic beef dish that is cooked with different spices and herbs. The meat itself is super tender and the taste is so rich and so fragrant. This dish can never go wrong.
Pa Pyong is a classic Torajan dish usually prepared for large ceremonies like weddings.
It uses a traditional cooking technique by the Toraja ethnic tribe in southeast Sulawesi, which involves stuffing protein-based ingredients into a bamboo tube, seasoning it with spices, sealing the bamboo with banana leaves, and leaning the bamboo towards an open fire to grill.
Next on the menu is satay babi, or pork satay. It is said that satay street hawkers appeared in Java from the early 19th century, when traders from Arab and Gujarat, India began visiting the island. Today, the popularity of this skewer has gone beyond Indonesia.
It's savor yakitori style in Shinjuku, or as shish kebab on the streets of Istanbul. But Indonesian satay is distinguished from the rest with its unique dipping sauce.
Now, one of the dishes that I always order when I'm having an Indonesian meal is the salad gado-gado. Now, you usually think that a salad would be very bland, but this one, what makes it very special is that peanut sauce that's mixed in. It's very rich and nutty, and it gives a really sweet flavor. So I think it's the perfect dish to start off the meal with. Another popular Indonesian dish is this one named gado-gado. This hearty creation is usually served as an appetizer, but sometimes it can also be paired with rice cake and served as a main course.
An assortment of vegetables are boiled or steamed. Then fried tofu and tempeh are sliced along with boiled eggs, which are then mixed together in a thick and silky peanut sauce.
In Chinese culinary culture, soy sauce is a vital condiment, whereas in Indonesia, sambal is an imperative condiment that is used in almost every Indonesian dish.
Here we have salted fish and red chili relish sambal and roasted black nut chili relish sambal. They all arouse appetite, ignite senses, and complement taste. Definitely a great way to start and end a meal.